Yes. So making the program hard to understand and hard to modify. So the programmers has discouraged using of goto statement. Any program that uses a goto can be rewritten so that it does not need the goto also. That is why goto is eliminated in the advanced languages like Java. How to use this goto? You can see goto, G-O-T-O, without any space. Go to some label. And you can see the label here. Label is represented in angular braces. You can see here, angular braces.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the syntax. And under that label, whatever the statements are, that statement block would be executed.
Okay.
So I'm saving it. Yes.
Also, if you can please send me the documents.
Yeah, I forgot to send that document. Today I will send yesterday's and today's documents.
Okay.
You can see the program flow here, right? It starts from here. And if there is label 1, you can see statement 1 would be executed. You can see in this statement 1, you can see somewhere here, if it is written go to label 3 in this block. Then it goes to label 3 here. You can see label 3 is a set of block of statements. From there it goes out. Okay.
Okay.
If you observe over there, label 2 was not executed.
Right.
Label 2 may be addressed by somewhere in some other blocks.
If there was not this condition go to label 3, then the statement 2 would be executed.
Then after label 3 block of statements, it just goes to next statement, whatever they are. It does not go back to execute label 2 statements.
Right.
Yes, you can see here declare. A variable is declared of and given a value 10. And here you can see loop start is one label name. Then while loop execution, you can see while this a value is less than 20. Yes, of course, 10 is less than 20. We are going to display the value of a. 10 is being displayed. Then I am incrementing the 10 by 1. I mean to say a is incremented by 1. So it becomes 11. Is that 11 equals to 15? No. Then this block will not be executed. Then you can see this, I mean to say if block, if begins here, if closes somewhere here. It means if block would be executed when the a value becomes 15, right?
Right.
During that time, this goto gets executed, right? Because goto is present in the if block.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
So here you can see the output you can see here. So somewhere if a is equals to 15, you can see here what is happening. 15 is 15. Look there. When the a value becomes 15, you can see we are asking the controller to go to beginning of the loop.
Yes.
Start. Go to loop start.
Yes.
So 15, a value was 15, and you can see it just goes, and you can see here 15 is missing here. 15 is not being displayed.
Right.
Then 16, 17, 18 and 19 gets displayed because those are satisfying with the condition, while condition, that is a value less than 20.
Okay.
Here it is almost similar to continue statement, right?
Yes.
Do you want me to execute this program or it's okay?
I think it's okay.
Yes. Some restrictions with goto statement. So goto statement in PLSQL imposes the following restrictions. A goto statement cannot branch into an if statement. You cannot tell go to inside an if condition. Suppose go to some label. That label, if you are mentioning inside an if condition, your compiler or controller will not get into that label where it is present in if condition. Because with if condition, the condition first should be evaluated, right?
Right.
So you cannot launch your goto inside an if condition directly. That is a restriction. Likewise, in case statement also you cannot launch that goto all of a sudden. And even in loop statement or sub blocks also you cannot make. Okay.
Okay.
Then a goto statement cannot branch from one if statement class to another or from one case to another. That is also because then you are breaking the syntaxes of that control structures, right? If
Yes.
so that becomes invalid then. So goto will not. I mean, with that with goto, they have already posed some these restrictions, which may lead to invalidate the control structure syntaxes. Right?
All right. Right.
Then a goto statement cannot branch from an outer block to block into a sub block. That is into an inner block.
Okay.
Then a goto statement cannot branch out of a subprogram. So out of a subprogram in the sense, suppose you are writing two functions. From one function you cannot tell your compiler to go to second function, some 10th statement or 11th statement.
Okay.
To end a subprogram early, either use the return statement or have go to branch to branch to a place right before at the end of the subprogram. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Good. Then
Okay. I mean, I will practice. I will be practicing this few times after I finish the course. So if I still have questions, I will contact you on WhatsApp.
definitely, you can.
Okay.
All right. A goto statement cannot branch from an exception handling. I think you are aware of exception handling in your programming, not in Oracle, because in Oracle we will deal it.
Okay.
So from an exception handler back into the current begin end block. If you remember the syntax for a block, declare, begin, end. Inside that we have seen exception block, which is optional.
Yes.
So from exception block, you cannot tell the compiler to go to begin end.
All right. Okay.
So however, goto statement can branch from an exception handler into an enclosing block inside that exception handler.
Okay.
Because we can write nested blocks, one begin end inside another begin end, right?
Right.
So in your exception handling block also you can write one begin end over there, one block of statement. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
Then let me delete this. There is an extra copy. Yes, next procedures. Yes, procedures. Functions. Yes. Now I am taking you into procedures. So which leads to modular programming. So in C programming or C++ or C#, you might have seen functions.
Yes.
That represent a name to the function, and it may expect some arguments, a return type, and some block of statements, where you can invoke that function from other functions, right?
Yes.
So the same functions in PLSQL environment, we call them as a procedures and functions. There are two types of those things. One set is called as procedures and the other set is known as functions. Procedures are nothing but again in PLSQL, they are blocks with a begin end. So till now we have seen declare, begin, end blocks. Those blocks are known as anonymous blocks because they don't have a name. They are just executed, that's it. They are not stored in the database permanently because they are nameless blocks. Okay?
Okay.
Likewise, we have named blocks. Those blocks are nothing but procedures or functions. Procedure and function has their own characteristics. We will look into those characteristics, and I will explain you how to execute those procedures and functions. Here in PLSQL, you should be aware of the syntax of a procedure and function and how to execute it. That is very important. You can execute a procedure in 2 ways or 3 ways. I will show you those ways of execution also. These procedures and functions are known as subprograms. Sometimes they are also known as subroutines. And sometimes they are also known as stored programs. So all means the same. Why they are known as stored programs means once this procedure, that is nothing but a block of statements with name, gets executed. Execution in the sense that block would be first compiled in the database engine. Then after compilation some object code would be generated. Then the execution follows. So these subprograms are stored programs or subroutines which are known as procedures and functions. Once they are written and executed, they are permanently stored in the database. They are compiled and then they are stored. Now for the second time, if you want to use that procedure, maybe you are invoking that procedure from some other procedure, like you invoke a function from another function in C programming, right? The same way, if you are invoking a procedure, then that procedure will not be compiled for the second time because it is already compiled and saved over there. When you invoke it, it just executes.
Yes.
That is why the procedures and functions are faster in execution, faster in performance. Because of this reason, because they are already pre-compiled blocks with some name.
Okay.
Yes, look here. A subprogram is a program unit or module that performs a particular task, like in C programming functions. These subprograms are combined to form larger programs. So to develop or to implement a modular programming, modular design in your project, you will be approaching the functions present in your technology, maybe C++, maybe C# or any kind of thing. The same thing here also in database level. To implement a modular design, that is specific task into particular function. And all these specific tasks belonging to one particular category, you can put all those n number of procedures, n number of functions into one particular category, and that category or that those functions collectively, you can store them in a package. Soon we will learn packages also.
Okay.
Fine. A subprogram can be invoked by another subprogram or program, which is called the calling program. A subprogram can be created at schema level or inside a package level. I told you some group of functions or procedures that belong to one particular category can be placed in one package. That's what. You can create procedures in package or in schema level. Schema level is nothing but the user accounts which we have created in Oracle are of a schema level. User 2 schema, user 1 schema, user 3 schema, like that.
Okay.
You can write these subprograms or you can invoke these subprograms inside a PLSQL block also. That is, you are calling a procedure. You are calling a procedure from this block. A schema level subprogram is a standalone subprogram. It is created with the syntax create procedure or create function. This is the syntax to create a procedure or function. Okay? It is stored in the database and can be deleted by using drop procedure followed by procedure name. Likewise, drop function.
Okay.
A subprogram created inside a package is known as packaged subprogram. You need to remember the definition also. Standalone subprograms and packaged subprograms.
For the interview also.
Come again?
It's okay, okay. You can continue.
These packaged subprograms are stored in database and can be deleted only when the package is deleted. You can see over there, you are putting the related subprograms, that is stored procedures and stored functions into one package. When they are present in the package, you cannot drop them directly. Instead, you have to drop package.
Okay.
Then PLSQL subprograms are named PLSQL blocks. I already told you. They are given some name to the blocks. And those procedures or functions can be invoked with a set of parameters. And here PLSQL provides two kinds of subprograms, nothing but procedures and functions. Functions, these subprograms return a single value. Yes. Here you can differentiate the function and procedure. Even though the function and procedure represent the block of statements and they represent some specific task. Yet there are certain differences. Function will be returning a single value and it is mainly used to compute and return a value. You can see over there, computation is performed, then returning a value also is performed by a function. And procedures, these subprograms do not return a value directly. They are mainly used to perform an action, that's it.
All right.
Yes.
One moment.
Yes.
Samo da vidim. Pa mislim još, ne znam, 10 minuta vam kasnije. Možda još pola sata. Okay, okay, I'm back.
Okay. Let me connect the charger for my laptop. Just a minute.
Sure, sure.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes. So here you can see the various sections present in PLSQL subprograms. Here I am highlighting the sections that are common for both procedures and functions. Same as usual. It has a declarative part, executable part, then exception handling. So this declarative part is an optional part. However, the declarative part of our subprogram does not start with a declare keyword here. Here we are not going to write a declare keyword. Then this is an optional part. This contains declaration of data types, cursors, constants, variables, exceptions, and nested subprograms. So cursors, exceptions, we will see in our upcoming sessions.
Okay.
These items are local to that subprogram, and they cease to exist when the subprogram completes execution. That is the scope of that variable which you declare inside that block. That variable is available only to that particular block. Once the block execution is done, then variable is not available to outside the block. Okay?
Okay.
Like local variables in a function. Then executable part. This is the mandatory part, and you are going to write in begin end section. And here you are going to write all those executable instructions.
Okay.
Then exception handling. This is an optional block, because if you have exceptions in your programming, you are going to write them, handle them. If you don't have, then you can skip this.
Okay.
Create a procedure. You can see here the syntax. Create or replace is present in a pair of braces, which says that is optional. You can use or replace, or you can remove. Generally, in databases, we use the same syntax: create or replace procedure, procedure name. So replace, what it does, if already a program exists with the same name, then it is going to replace with the new one.
All right.
Right. So procedure name is the procedure name, and you can see here procedure name is having parameters. I am going to highlight. Yes, look there. There is an opening brace and closing curved brace. Parameter name. You are going to write the parameter name, and here there are three types of parameters: in parameter, out parameter, and in out parameter. Okay.
Okay.
So what this in parameter, out parameter, in out parameter does is, with in parameter you can pass some values to that function.
Okay.
With out parameter you can return a value from that function. Then with in out you can pass a variable in such a way that you can pass that variable, likewise you can process it, and you can return the variable also. So that variable will act as both in and out type.
Okay.
And here there is a keyword is, is, or as as. Then begin end section. So here this is procedure body, executable part, and here the thing is end procedure name. Whatever the procedure name you are creating, you have to end that procedure name, then semicolon. Fine.
Okay. Fine.
Yes. So yes, let me execute one simple procedure. Here create or replace procedure. The procedure name is greetings. A simple procedure without any parameters.
Okay.
And as this is also a keyword, begin end. In this begin end, what we are doing, I am just displaying a hello world message.
Okay.
So let me copy paste this. Yes, here. Just a minute. I already have these things in my previous file. I'm just looking for that. Yes, you can see here. There is a procedure, the same procedure I have already used for some other students. I'm just copy pasting this.
Okay.
Copy. And I'm going to open Oracle environment. Get started. Application Express. वो चाबी मालूम नहीं यार हो सकता है तो ओपन कर सकते हैं देखो मे बी स्क्रू ड्राइवर टूल्स वी नीड SQL workshop, SQL scripts, create, yes, I am pasting here. I know I have to copy.
Okay.
Yes. Mariana, I am getting a call. Just please hold on.
Okay. Okay.
Sino? అవును సీను కొద్దిగా బిజీ చెప్పు నువ్వు ఇంటికి వచ్చేసావా నేను ఒక 9:30కి అట్లా కాల్ చేస్తాను సీను సరే సరే ఓకే సీను Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I am executing the same procedure. Yes.
Okay.
The procedure name is greetings.
Yes.
Run now. It just displays a hello world message. With error 0, go for detail view.
Wait.
Yes, you can see this procedure is executed. You can see procedure created in so and so seconds.
Yes, yes.
It is not displaying the output here. It means you have compiled and stored it successfully without any errors.
Okay.
Now when you execute that, only then you will expect the output, right?
Right.
Yes. So I am going to execute the same thing in command prompt. I am opening the black color screen, connecting to
System.
Oracle, system Oracle. Will expire in 7 days. I have to change the password. Okay. Connect user to invalid password. Okay. Yes, I connected to user 2 account. Now I have that procedure in my buffer. Observe there carefully. After the end semicolon, I have given a slash over there, forward slash.
Yes.
You need to give the forward slash while you execute it on command prompt. Yes, look here.
Yes.
Whereas in the browser, I didn't give any, what is that, slash over there.
Yes. Yes.
Now I am hitting an enter key. You can see the feedback given by the database. Procedure created.
Yes.
Suppose if there are any syntax errors, it will show those syntax errors then. Procedure created with the compilation errors it says. For now there are no errors. Now it means that the procedure is stored successfully after compilation. Now I need to execute this. So to execute this, you need to set server output on. Okay. You are turning the set server output option to on. By default, it will be off. All right. Now, the server output option I have turned it on. Now I want to execute the procedure which I just created. So at command prompt to execute the latest command, you have to give a slash. Look there. I have given a slash. And here the procedure, I mean to say the procedure is recreated over there with the slash. Now you can see I'm going to execute the same by giving a command execute greetings.
Okay.
Now if you observe over there an output.
Yes, there is an output, hello world.
Yes. So here I am executing the procedure by using execute command.
Okay.
Execute followed by the procedure name.
Procedure name.
Now I am executing the same using begin end. Somewhere enter encountered the symbol greetings when expecting one of the following. Okay. No, let me write on browser. The thing is, I told you that we can invoke the procedure from another block.
Yes.
Yes, I am trying to do that. I'll do it with some other example. Some unknown windows have been opened. Yes. Yes, yes. Look here, executing a standalone procedure, that is using execute keyword, one way. The second way is calling the procedure from another PLSQL block. So here begin end should give the output greetings. You can see begin end, where you are going to execute, I mean you are going to call the greetings procedure over there.
Okay.
This also should give hello world output. The same thing I am also trying. Let me try on browser.
Okay.
Yes, let me go for SQL scripts, create. Example 1. execute block. Yes, begin. I am invoking this procedure, greetings, then end. Okay.
Okay.
The same thing here on, yes, here you can see. So greetings followed by semicolon. Yes, I skipped, I missed the semicolon. Semicolon.
Yes.
Then I am executing this. Run now. View results. Identifier greetings must be declared. Oh, I'm sorry, spelling mistake.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Yes.
View results. Can you see?
Yes. Output.
Yes. Let me copy the output for your reference. Today's date 07. Yes. I write here second way of execution. Likewise, let me copy this also for your reference. So one way of executing is use execute keyword. That is nothing but execute procedure name. All right.
Okay. All right.
And you get the output. And here I have done the second way of execution. That is nothing but invoke or call the procedure from another block or from another procedure also you can do the same.
Okay.
Fine. Yes. Deleting a standalone procedure, you can use drop statement. Drop procedure followed by procedure name.
Okay.
And you can see begin, you are going to put that in begin end block.
Just drop. Okay.
Yes, just drop, that's it. It means it is completely removed from the database.
All right.
Now we are looking into the types of parameters in, out, in, out. So in parameter lets you pass some value to the subprogram. And this in type of parameter is a read-only parameter. It means you cannot change the value.
Okay.
So inside the subprogram, an in parameter acts like a constant. It cannot be assigned another value. You can pass a constant, a literal, or initialized variable or an expression as an in parameter. You can initialize it to a default value also if you want.
Okay.
However, in this case, it is omitted from the subprogram call. I'll show you. It is the default mode of parameter passing. So here, if you don't mention the in type in over there, still it assumes as an in type of parameter. That is why we call it as default mode.
Okay.
So parameters are passed by reference here. What do you mean by passed by reference?
Excuse me, what?
Parameters are passed by reference.
What does it mean?
I'm asking you, what does it mean?
Oh, I don't know.
Pass by value, pass by copy. Sorry, pass by value, pass by reference in C programming.
Can you show me an example? See?
Pass by value, pass by copy. That is pass by value in the sense I write here.
Okay.
You can pass values two ways. One is passed by value. Second one is passed by reference. So with the pass by value, that is nothing but you are going to pass a copy of that value.
Okay.
So it means the original value remains the same.
Okay.
So
Alright.
on that copy, if you want, you can process it, you can change it, you can manipulate it, you can do whatever you want. The original value remains the same.
Okay. Alright.
When you go for pass by reference, suppose you are passing the address of the variable in C programming.
Okay.
It means the original value would be modified if you are modifying it, right?
That's right. Yes.
That's what. Here, they are passed by reference, okay?
Alright.
We don't have any pointers concept here. But here the thing is, they are parameters are. I mean the original value gets affected.
Okay.
All right. Then out. An out parameter returns a value to the calling program, and inside the subprogram, an out parameter acts like a variable, whereas in parameter inside a program acts like a constant. Then you can change its value and reference the value after assigning it. That is what. After assigning a value to a variable of a type out, you can manipulate it. The actual parameter must be a variable and it is passed by a value here. It is a copy. Because you are going to manipulate it. You are going to work on the copy.
Yes, okay.
Then in-out. An in-out parameter passes an initial value to a subprogram and returns an updated value after manipulation processing. To whom? To the caller. And it can be assigned a value and its value can be read also. That is, we can use it. The actual parameter corresponding to an in-out formal parameter must be a variable, not a constant, because it is both in and out.
Okay.
Why it is not a constant? Because you can manipulate it. You have a flexibility to manipulate it because it is in out. With out, there is a possibility of manipulating it, processing it. Whereas some variable which is marked as in, it means it is a constant you cannot change.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Right. So formal parameters must be assigned a value. Actual parameter is passed by value.
All right.
Yes, here you can see we are going to look into an example. So I am already done with this example. Let me take this example and explain you. Look here. Create or replace procedure, and I am going to find the minimum of three numbers. Minimum of two numbers.
Okay.
X and Y are those two numbers. And I am passing this X and Y as in type of parameters. In and they are number. In and they are numeric. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
And there is a parameter Z which is of out type.
Okay.
Alright?
Alright.
And you can see IS is keyword. Then begin, end. We don't have declare part here. I mean to say declare keyword we don't have.
Right.
Whatever the declaration you want, you can do it after this is here.
Okay. All right.
You can declare whatever you want. Okay.
Okay.
Now here two variables, I mean two numbers I got here into my procedure, and I am comparing the two values. If x is less than y, then
Okay.
I am assigning that x to z.
All right.
Else I am assigning the y to z. That is, I am going to
Yes.
find the minimum. End if.
Okay. Okay.
Then end the block. End what block? Procedure. So you have to write the procedure name over there. Okay. Done.
Okay.
Now let me take this, and I am executing this. SQL scripts. Go for create, paste, and do it again.
Again, yes.
Yes, it troubles really. Yes, good. Here, PLSQL procedure example 2, which uses in out parameters. Right?
Right.
Yes, I am executing it, and carefully observe I did not give any slash at the end.
Yes. Yes.
But in the same thing, when you execute at a command prompt, you have to give a slash.
I need. Yes, always after the end.
Run now. View results with 0 errors. Procedure is created in so and so seconds. Then we need to execute that, right?
Yes.
It means we need to call that. Execution is nothing but invoking that.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, let me take you. Yes, how to execute this procedure? Look here, I am writing a block to execute that procedure, to invoke that procedure. In my block there are three variables of number type. And in my begin end, I am assigning two values to A and B.
Okay.
23, 45. Now I am invoking this procedure, find min. And I am passing those three values here, A, B, C. A and B have values 23, 45 respectively, and
Yes,
C
but
is a variable of numeric type, that's it.
Yes, but we don't know the value.
We did not give any value because the procedure is going to process A and B values and assign a minimum value to C and display it.
Okay, all right.
Then look there, in my procedure, the minimum value is assigned to Z. I did not write any return statement. I marked Z as out parameter, that's it. In the parameter list you can see. Yes. Now that Z is nothing but a number, and I am going to find the minimum that assigns to the C after execution. That C is nothing but the third parameter.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
And do observe, I didn't write any DVMS output.put line in my actual procedure. I just assigned the minimum value to Z, that's it.
Okay.
And to display that minimum value, after invoking this procedure, I have explicitly written a DVMS output statement.
Okay.
Good. Now let me execute this. So new script, create, paste, recopy again, done. So PLSQL example 2 in-out parameters, execute, run now, view results,
Yes.
So minimum of 23, 45 is nothing but 23.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We will not
Hello.
tell the same. Welcome. Yes. The procedure has calculated the minimum value and it is giving the minimum value, right?
Yes, right.
Yes, fine. Yes. There is another example where we are using both in and out mode. In my previous example, we have made use of only in type and the other out type.
Yes.
Now both in and out. Okay. That is the third type of parameter, right?
Right, right.
Look, create or replace procedure. The procedure name is square, finding the square of a number.
Okay.
Square num, and I am passing a value to this which is of type in out
Okay.
number. It is of numeric. Is
Okay.
begin end. Here I am performing a square of that is same value into same value.
Okay. Okay.
And I am assigning it to x itself. End so and so procedure.
Okay.
Yes, let me execute this. SQL scripts, create, paste, recopy. Oh. Yes. So PLSQL example 3 in and out. Hello? 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 Hello?